do you think we'll be in a world where people might not switch on their camera, but they might switch on their NFT avatar?
100%.
Right?
100%. I think it's called the Hubble XYZ, which essentially lets you switch on Zoom just like this. But instead of your face, like how you have a Snapchat filter, which adds features to some parts of the face, this essentially adds one of the NFT characters that you have to your face. For example, I own a cool cat. It's literally like I am that cat and I'm talking. So in a way, I'm still relatable. I am me in a way, but my face is mine. So pretty much be cool cat 2279 and not Namit and still do that and assume an identity. And it's something that we may not have grown up with, but it's something that's very normal now. I know people who like us are like you and me, we put our names out there. So we're and then there are people who are anonymous. And now I see a bunch of identities being built somewhere in the middle where people are pseudonymous. They choose a name for themselves and they build a whole persona for it and they go with it.
Right. We've already seen some examples of this in the art world, right? Like Marshmallow or Daft Punk. Even though you know who they are, their personas built on the characters or like the masks that they come up with. Probably one day we'll all have like these different identities.
I think that might happen sooner than later because see, the beautiful part is, right, what happened is most of us were brought up in a world where it was very important for us, whether we were doing school or we were doing college or we were going to work. It was very important for us to assume the identity that was given to us by birth.
Right.
Which meant that whether what your gender was or where you were born or what your surname was or which city you were from or any of those, right? What's happening right now is that there are opportunities where your identity can evolve around who you want to be. And then you pretty much build that out, which means that you've chosen a pseudonym and says that, and you may not be the same gender as your pseudonym. And you can pretty much build an identity around saying that this person loves investments. And in reality, you may not, but this person or this persona does, and build that out. And then on chain, you can have your credentials, which means tomorrow you will be known for what you're good at instead of who you are. And I love that. Because for folks like us who want to take our identity and not be anonymous and be okay with it because it's flawed, we're okay. But for others who may not want to do that, it also opens out a whole world where you don't have to disclose who you are and you still be known or still have the same opportunities despite being pseudonymous.